What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I got another unboxing for you, so let's go ahead and get started. We are gonna be doing this bad boy today. This is the MTB Motherlode. So I already am subscribed to MTB and their Elite box, but I always wanted to check these out because, like I said, these things, I've always seen these at like Dick's Sporting Goods, and I see them on ShopKarls, but I wanted to go ahead and give these a shot because, like I said, it's going to be different. They're always mixing it up, throwing some amazing stuff in there, so it doesn't hurt to try to expand your tackle and learn something new and different. And you never know what's going to be in here, which is the best part. Alright. Savage Gear 3-piece 3D Baitfish paddle tail. 4 inches. The color is pearl. So they are 3/8 of an ounce. And look at these bad boys. These things look awesome. And they're really detailed. I mean, the paddle tails look awesome. It's got that super sharp hook up here. Is definitely, and it's got another eyelet down here so that you can definitely tie on a treble as well. Yeah, I'll definitely be throwing these out for sure. All right, Mayhem Baits, Mayhem Bait Company. Thrust Swim Minnow. Color is called Sunfish. They are 5 inches, and it is a 5-pack. These are really cool. Oh, and it's got some liquid mayhem in here. Nice. Actually, one of these, I've actually got a big bottle with my mystery tackle box, the Reserve. So I'm definitely excited to try these out. But these are actually really detailed. They're a lot different than your standard paddle tail swim baits. You can see. Look, the body's different. It's got different ribs. It looks like it's even got a ribbed head there as well. Very cool. Definitely excited to be throwing these out. Alright, 4-inch jerk minnow. Color is called Baitfish by Kalins. And it is a 10-pack. Very, very cool. These things are very sparkly. So it looks like obviously it's got the silver at the bottom, it's got the black on top. It's got a lot of different color flakes in it. But it looks very cool. Obviously it's got the jerk style 2 little itty bitty tails here. Yeah, it's going to be good for a trailer. I definitely typically like to use these more for a trailer. I typically am not good and not fond of using just plastics as a jerk bait, but it's always good to try something new, so I'm definitely going to add that to the list this year of things to do. Next up we have, alright, Neckbait 6-inch lizard green pumpkin magic. It is a 9-pack. So I don't use lizards a lot. I think I only have like 1 or 2 different types of lizards in my arsenal. It definitely doesn't hurt because I feel like using the creature style baits definitely has been increasing every single year. So I think maybe, going back to a lizard style bait definitely isn't gonna hurt. And it's got a thick body. I mean, I don't think it's gonna go through the heavy cover as well. But it definitely doesn't hurt to throw one of these on as well and switch it up from a creature bait that everybody else is throwing or has been throwing. Alright, next up we have, Vexen Deep Thud. Depth is 4 feet. It is a 1/2 ounce. It is called their Fat Boy. So this is their square bill. Man, this body is just gigantic. The color is called chartreuse blue. Look how fat this is. Definitely got the right name. Very cool. I've never really heard of this company before, but I do know that they did have a booth at the Wisconsin Fishing Expo, and I went out, checked out some of their rods and some of their lures and stuff. Very interesting stuff that they got. Next up, all right, Harmony Fishing Company. So this looks like it's probably a 3-aught, or I would probably have to say this is a 4-aught hook. So, and it's just your typical EWG hook. I actually bought some stuff from them. So they have like their, I bought tungsten weights from them. I bought hooks from them. And they have their own, I forgot what it's called, but they have their own like Tokyo rig style stuff. So I bought a lot of stuff from them like 2 years ago, and I love their tungsten. I don't think I'm fishing the Tokyo rig right. I feel like I've been trying to throw it into a lot of heavy cover, and it's actually been getting hung up. So I got to figure that out this year. But everything that I got from them, the quality is super good. So I'm pretty positive that these hooks are going to be just as good as their other stuff that I got from them as well. Ooh, this is interesting. So this is a lipless crankbait from Jenko. Gang on it, green. I don't know what the weight is. It doesn't tell me anything, but look at this thing. This thing looks freaking awesome. Obviously, it's got the balls in it as well, the rattles. This thing just looks awesome. I'm just more intrigued by the design than anything as well. And I really don't have anything from Jenko. I have a couple of crankbaits, square bills, like 2 or 3. But I don't have that much stuff from them. But I have been, my interest has been getting higher and higher in this company ever since I've been getting them in my MTBs. So, very, very cool. And like I said, there's not a weight on this, but it looks amazing. All right, what's next here? This is from Excite Baits. It's called Reflex. It is a skipping jig. Oh, I definitely want to get more into skipping because I don't know how to, like, at all. 3/8 of an ounce. Reflex skipping jig from Excite Baits. And the color is called Magic Craw. So I think with the skipping baits, it's got a flatter head on this side. I know I've seen some YouTubers skip some jig heads, and I think they actually skip some chatterbaits and stuff too. I mean, that's just a bladed jig head, but I think it'd be really cool to definitely get under those branches or underneath the docks and stuff like that to definitely try to target the not so pressured bass. But this definitely is something I'm going to keep. And it looks awesome too, and it's got the bait keeper on there as well. Very, very cool. Another company that I definitely really like. I've been getting more into looking at their stuff, and it all looks amazing. Next up, all right, the Juicy Casting Jig by Googan Squad. 3/8 of an ounce. Color is called Green Pumpkin, and it's got a 5/aught hook. I think I probably have like 5 of these now, so I'm definitely going to be keeping a couple of them and definitely just trying to, maybe I'll use these to learn how to skip with them as well. And as always, the weight is always written right on the head. So 3/8 of an ounce. But once you start fishing long enough, you kind of just put it in your palm, you kind of get a feel for the weight. All right, 10,000 fish Yoda worm, irresistible tickle tail, 4.75 inches. The color is called Green Pumpkin Pearl. So I've seen a lot of guys on YouTube, a lot of anglers on YouTube, definitely do a lot of damage with this bad boy. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. I mean, looked super interesting. Definitely, like I said, it's got that tickle tail. The tail really does taper off at the end here. I mean, you can see this one's starting to kind of fall out of the package here, but... And then on the back, it kind of tells you different ways to rig it. So, you know, drop shot, Texas rig, shaky head, you know, as a bladed jig as well as a trailer. So very, very interesting. I'm very excited to use these. And then we have Googan Squad Banger. All right, so color is Sexy Shad, dives 2 to 5 feet. It is 2 1/4 of an inch, and it is 3/8 of an ounce. And as always, the diving depth is written right at the bottom here, right there. And of course, you got the Googan Squad logo right in the eyes. Look at that. What else we got in here? All right, so vertical lures. Green Pumpkin Red Flake Tube X. So I've never used anything from them. This is the second time I've gotten something from Vertical Lures, and I think I've already gotten one of these Tube X's, but it looks like, so this is like your, I'm trying to separate one of these. 1, 2. So it looks like, you know, it's not your traditional tube where it's got the it almost looks like a traditional tube is a hollow tube, and it's got, basically looks like it has a skirt on it, right? What this one actually is, I think this is actually a solid body, and then it's got like 4 appendages on it as well. So it's definitely a change up from your traditional tubes. I don't fish tubes at all. I probably should. I feel like tubes are one of those unique lures that definitely, when the bite is tough, it's definitely nice to throw it out there because I feel like it's kind of a forgotten lure. Very, very nice. And then last, but not least for the lures, ShopKarls Amazing Baits Spinnerbait. So chartreuse and white. And this thing looks gorgeous. And like I said, I feel like the spinnerbait is so versatile. Because, you know, in theory, you could throw that tickle tail probably on the back of here as well. It's probably a little bit too big. But throw that tickle tail on here, see what happens. Want to change it up? Take the skirt off and throw the tickle tail on there and throw it out. You know, or take the skirt off, throw a paddle tail, swim bait on there. You know what I mean? So very, very versatile, and it doesn't hurt to have spinner baits in your arsenal. And it's definitely, you got a gold blade and a silver blade as well. A Bassmobile sticker, nice, by Catchco. And then this right here is a sticker or a card, and tells you what all came in your box as well. Obviously, this is different. It doesn't have the prices on the side as well. I don't know if it's just the Motherlode that doesn't do that, but I know that my other MTB boxes did. But it's nothing you just can't look up with the little help of Google. And then last but not least, the dibble. And like I said, it's always nice to thumb through these to kind of give you a refresher on different techniques. So yeah, so, you know, disappearing into thin water, there's tips on catching frogs, you know, warm weather fishing, you know, right here, warm weather fishing, more hot day fishing, which is something that I do a lot. I don't care if it's 110 degrees, I'm gonna go out there fishing. Walleye, panfish, where to fish in Florida, just info on fish behavior, and tips for fishing pressured water, which I feel like fishing definitely, obviously since COVID, has gone way up, so the pressure definitely has gone way up. So nice little reminder. And then more pro tips. But I really hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Like I said, go check it out on ShopKarls. It's a nice place to join and to get a discount on lures as well. It doesn't hurt. I feel like everything in this box I'm going to be using eventually, or else just, you know, putting it as a part of my appreciation package. But either way, they're going to get used. Until next time, peace.